Hello, everybody, and welcome back after 3 months of me being hiatus. Man, I'm terrible at keeping schedules. I told you guys this like ages ago, but still, I finished my exams. We finished exams today. We're all done. I can now have 2 months of relaxing, recording, whatever. Starts with R and ends in ing, whatever. We'll keep it like that. But anyway, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Black and White Co-op. Waffley is here with us as well. I think so, yeah. 4. I can't remember. Well, it might be 4. Let's consult to Google quickly. Wait, timestamp, pop it up if it is episode 4, pop it up if it's episode 5. But we'll put the last video picture in the episode. Whatever, do it. Anyway, fine. Me,
do you actually have a timestamp program, or are you just like saying that?
I'm just saying that, but I've read 45 seconds, so I'll write that later.
Okay.
Anyway, though, I don't even remember what we did last episode. I know we got here. I know I was a battle ahead of you.
We were about to do the gym, I think.
Yeah.
Is there a gym here?
There is a gym here, yes, indeed. The one who's got the handkerchief, not handkerchief, the one who's got the apron. I can't remember her name.
Oh, is it?
She was the one who would cause like problems in Japan because of how she looked, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like there was a thing about her looking. I can't even remember what it was, to be honest. I don't want to get too controversial here to the point where I get cancelled, but like it was something about what she was wearing was like. It wasn't racist, but it was a story which was kind of racist, so they had to, like, change her design completely. So, I think she had an apron to begin with, and then she got given a cape, I'm pretty sure. I can't actually remember.
I've never heard any of this.
Right, again, timestamp, pop it up. Where is it? 1 minute 45. Ironically, we're hitting everything on the 45 today.
Yep.
But still... Yeah, we'll put that up as well, because that was the story as well. I'm going to wait here, because I've already done that fight that you're currently doing right now.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, because I accidentally walked into it last time.
I don't even remember
so I'll wait here.
My stuff does. Sure.
But either way, though, guys, I hope everyone has been doing well while I haven't been on recording or streaming or anything, obviously. I know I've been away for a very long time for my standards. But yeah, I don't really have any content to refer to be honest. And normally I'd be like, yeah, go watch this video because I made this before we did this recording. But like, I don't today. Yeah. So, what can we do?
Okay.
What can we refer to today?
We can refer to... I don't know.
I don't really know.
I haven't really been watching like a ton of content or anything.
No, neither really. It's difficult, really. I mean, I've been watching it, but like at the same time, I haven't really been like paying attention to proper banger videos. So at the same time, I don't really know.
This guy just went for Paris song.
Oh damn, that is scary. But I mean, if you've got Nidoran mail, you'll be all good.
Yep. The traceability.
Steadfast. Oh, what ability.
I have no idea what it does.
I don't really know. I'm trying to think, really. See, this is the thing, because I haven't done it in so long, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, it's difficult, because it doesn't flow very well.
Yeah, it is weird. We'll probably get the hang of it as we do it more, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, I think after a while, also bear in mind that I probably haven't, like... I mean, we've messaged each other a lot, but obviously, like, I haven't spoken to Waffley, like, on a call for a long time, because I've been busy. Yeah. So, and obviously, Waffley's been working as well, so...
I've been very busy
clearly, both of us have had busy times. But yeah, like, obviously, like, it's difficult, really, because although I'd say, like, although it'd be normal when you haven't spoken to someone in ages to be like, yeah, what have you been doing in such a long time? But then at the same time, I haven't really done much, really.
Yeah, me too. Like, it feels like nothing's really changed since the last time we recorded this, for me, at least.
No, and, like, I mean, there probably has been, but, like, off the top of my head, I really can't think of anything. And in general, like, in terms of immediate to close, I can't actually think of anything.
Yeah.
Apart from, like, because there haven't really been any game releases either. I mean, the new Pokemon games have been announced properly, which is something. I mean, if you want to use that as a talk conversation.
I think that they look cool, but I don't know. Once they come out, I'll decide if I like them or not.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the same. I probably won't buy them straight away because I feel like that's a mistake I've made with many Pokemon games recently, and I kind of just need to stop. But at the same time,
well, I'm in the minority.
there's better games to play.
I'm in the minority that actually has liked pretty much all the recent games, but I don't know. I just don't really see the point in judging something like too much before it comes out.
Yeah,
from, like,
I think that's why I keep.
Trailers.
Yeah, I think that's something I keep doing quite a lot. I mean, if you all saw my Twitter post when the when the new trailer came out, for Scarlet and Violet, let's just say it wasn't too complimentary of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But like, I don't know. I just like I feel like I haven't really given Legends the chance to prove it to myself really. But then at the same time, BDSP just wasn't appealing. Like I bought it, I beat the first gym, and it just felt like I was playing Sinnoh, but not Sinnoh. Like it just felt too new.
I think you'd probably like Legends once you actually got into it.
Yeah, I started Legends, and I think I got. I don't really know because I don't really remember what the plot was really. I mean, I remember the kid like falls into a like old world, I guess, and then he has to. I don't know, but like. I know I had a starter that evolved. I had a Rowlet that evolved into a Dartrix, and I had a Staravia, but that was all I can remember. Like, I genuinely haven't played it in a long time.
I also haven't played it since I beat it. I never even did any of the post-game stuff.
Yeah. Like, I definitely want to give it a chance, like, because I feel like if you don't give a game a chance, and you can't just bash on it and go like, oh yeah, this game's terrible, I hated it and all that. But at the same time though, I just feel like Pokemon really doesn't inspire me to play it as much as it used to, which is like, I mean, I get that. I mean, I am growing up now. I am nearly into like adult ages nearly, but like, well, I say nearly, I'm still like 4 years away from that. But like, I still feel as though, I don't know, like it just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. But I don't know.
Maybe you just need like to find a new series to reignite.
Yeah, I mean, I had that with Persona, but like I've ran out of Persona games to play now, which is kind of my fault. But I got too enthusiastic with it, and then played all the games before I had the chances to play and pace myself. I played it all in 2 years, pretty much, so that was good. Or maybe not even 2, less than 2, because I started.
think I played all of them in 1.
I was gonna say I started them in like mid 2020, and then finished it in like. I can't remember. I finished it last year. Like, no, not even last year. Early this year. It was like, I think it was March this year. I think I finished it.
Oh yeah, it was this year.
So that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy.
You ever thought about going back to the first 2?
I've debated it purely only with 2 because it has you know who in it. But like at the same time, it's not a. I have been branching out a bit. I want to play Fire Emblem 3 Houses at some point this hopefully summer if I can. If not, then this year. I'm trying Yakuza out in the summer, Yakuza 0, because I've had a few people suggest it, so I thought why not give it a try. What else have I tried? Oh, bought to try. I mean, I'm finishing Dragon Quest at the moment, so that's I say finishing it. I'm still like in the first 3 regions of the game. I haven't really done much. How does this gym actually work?
I don't remember. I'm
kind of just talking to people.
One of the new Dragon Quest games that was revealed last year, and then they gave no information on. They said like, oh, sometime in June, you're gonna learn more about it, and it is now June 24th, and they haven't announced anything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried.
I feel like that's classic Square Enix though, honestly. Like, yeah, we'll release this game. Nah.
Meanwhile, like 3 new Final Fantasy VII spin-offs got announced.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
This gym was Tepig. I don't know if the first Pokemon I met in this gym was Tepig, because it was randomized. No, it was a Pignite.
Yeah. It's like, no, you got it all wrong. But like, yeah, I think Dragon Quest is good. It's just that, obviously, with exams on at the same time, I didn't feel like I wanted to play it in some case, because I just felt like I was going to ruin my experience for myself if I was interrupting it all the time. But like, I think it's good. Like, it's a bit slow at the start, I think, but I've collected 3 characters now, so... And I got to meet the amazing dude who's like... what's his name? The clown dude. He was cool. Not clown, Jester.
Sylvando?
Yeah, him. He's a Chad. I love him.
He's a really popular character.
I think he's great. It's just... At first I thought he was a really arrogant hotshot, and then after, like, the part with the prince, he just grew on me so much. Yeah. It was great.
That's kind of his thing. Like, he puts on like this outward appearance, but he's really one of the more like in-depth characters.
Yeah. I take it he does obviously show back up in the game later on, right?
Yeah, well, how far did you get?
Well, I think I just completed that part. I'm pretty sure because I did the horse race.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think it's like a 5 minutes after where you are right now. He's like a permanent party member.
Okay, that's quite good.
Yeah.
I say that in a bad way, but I'm pretty sure when I did that boss fight, because it's the like, what's it called, Scyther looking thing.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know his name.
I couldn't do any damage with what is it? Is it Gemma who's the small one, or is it no? Gemma's the one who you get the necklace from the start. Who's the small one?
Veronica.
That's the one. Yeah, she obviously wasn't doing any damage, so I had to go and what was it? I had to heal with her for the entire battle while Servando was doing all the damage, and I was just like, what am I doing here? But it's like, it just worked, and then he got the kill, and I was like, okay, he is my favorite character now of all time.
I need to replay that game. It's such a good game.
I was gonna say, like, even though I've never played a Dragon Quest game before, and I kind of just bought it on a whim, hoping that it would be good, I've actually really enjoyed it so far. And, like, I don't even really know what's happening, if you get what I mean. Like, I still... Like, I get that the hero's hated by everyone, or I say everyone, hated by the royalty. And then, can I just write something down quickly? Because there's this, like, tip it's telling me to do, and I'm, like, keep not reading it properly.
It's hard to pay attention to this puzzle while we're talking.
Because I was going to say, because I'm trying to pay attention, but at the same time, I'm not really doing anything. One left.
Heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. Oh.
2F.
Okay, my emulator keeps freezing. That's not good.
No, that's not good. Move one backwards again. Okay.
2 backwards. Move 1 to the left. Move 2
I've written on a post-it note
move
now.
1 to the right. Move 1. Isn't that just like right here?
Wait, I've done this wrong. Wait a minute. 1, 2, left, 2 forward, right, 1 back. I mean, I'm just in space.
Wait, I'm so confused. It's just like makes you
do?
go in a circle.
This did nothing.
Alright, let's go back and do this again.
My first recommendation is a book called Nice to Meet You Pokemon. Okay, right, let's have a look for that one then. There we go.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think I get it.
I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Now is the first question. First week when you met in this gym.
No, I think when it says like 2 backwards, it means to like go 1 bookshelf up this way. Like that.
Oh, right.
So then you'd end up at this one.
Must be on this person then.
Yeah.
Can you challenge the gym leader if you win against me? Yes. Oh. I swear I spoke to her like 4 times and she just kept rejecting me.
I actually really like this puzzle, but it's like so hard to
I was gonna say, good thing we got a smart person here, because flipping out, I think I've been there forever if that was me on my own.
Okay.
How long would we have been there if it was just me? It was like with that boulder puzzle back in Ruby and Sapphire. Like, it's I didn't know what to do. I kept doing the same thing.
I forgot.
It was like that one Alfred clip where it's like, when he's watching Pat play a game. I think it was Mario Maker. He's like, I'm just gonna keep trying this. I think I need to try something different because this just clearly isn't working. And then Alfred's like, that's what I said. So why don't you do something different? That just felt like me then.
I was just watching an Alfred video right before this.
I love watching Alfred. Literally, if I need to laugh, Alfred's my guy. What video were you watching, just out of interest?
It was one of the like the second channel videos. I don't know. I just randomly got it and recommended and was watching it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Wait, which one? Not Alfred or Alfred Plus?
Alfred Deluxe.
Deluxe. That's it. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. This thing does a lot of damage to me.
What was it, Quagsire? Yeah, I'd swap. Go into M&M's probably.
I didn't want to switch because he was low, but I guess I can't get one shot anyways.
It's only just occurred to me that I haven't got another Pokemon to switch into, and I think a Track's turn, in fact.
Well, you'll probably kill it.
Yeah, I kind of hope so. If I get confused during this battle, we might be in for some trouble. Oh, bro. There we go. Cacturn. Oh, Charlie's made a return.
Aw, Charlie. Why can't I remember type effectiveness? These are all
that you haven't got any super effective moves on this thing. But this thing's got static.
Let's see.
Guess who's going back to the Pokemon Center?
Is this guy? He's probably physically defensive, right?
Well, I think he's mixed. I think he's mixed. I think he's balanced. Yeah, think about your stats probably is what I'd probably say, but then I don't know. I mean that was very close, and you might be in trouble there.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine. No, you're fine. Just watch the speed loss, but that's fine.
Yeah.
This is the thing, though. I think it's good though that we can have conversations during the episode. It's just that I feel like I get incredibly distracted when I do, but I don't care though. But like, I want to though.
Okay.
Like making progression's fun and all, but like chatting now—that's where it's at.
Is it a speed tie? I think we had a speed tie.
I don't know.
You just went first. I thought I was safe, but that was scary.
Oh no, because he dropped your speed, didn't he?
Oh, he did. That's how that move works. Yep.
Right. I wouldn't stay in with this.
Nothing.
But then I don't think this thing has any type weaknesses.
Really?
Actually, wait, no, that's a lie. Because if it's what's the word? Cockwater. What's the word? If it's randomized abilities, then there won't be any. What's it called? It won't have levitate, so you can damage it.
But I don't think I have any ground.
Ah, that's annoying. The one time when you could have a ground. Nah, that's fine.
This thing is especially confusing because I've been watching the Core 4, their like newest series, and they have a custom form of this guy, and so I keep thinking that his typing is that when it's not.
Yeah. What type is Electros like in that? Because I know it's just pure electric in this.
Bug ground.
Oh, that is an annoying type.
And it got randomized to have huge power. That thing was a menace.
Oh, that is the last book, right? The Biology of Tepic. Could we have just done that in our biology paper?
I'd write an essay about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd write an essay about anything. Literally, it was like I was thinking to myself when it's like English, when they ask you to interpret what the writer was thinking when you wrote this. It was like, how am I supposed to know? I'd rather write about. Oh god, that did a bit of damage.
This is kind of scary. Maybe I should.
Do you have anything like resists electric or?
You only have water types and level 9s.
Yeah, that's not gonna do you any good.
So if I can like heal and then I don't have much healing items. That's the problem.
You might have to sacrifice Stunky.
Stunky also has. Stunky will set up hail though.
Right. Oh, but then you gotta switch into your. I don't know if you'd live. You wouldn't live a discharge. That's the thing.
Do I have any cool items? No. Oh, do I have berries to heal?
I don't know.
No, it would be here, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Battle items? No.
Perhaps, or heal powder, I think. No, that's stats, isn't it? Try a poison sting. I know it's not a lot, but if you get a poison and then just try and stall it, it might work. I don't know though, because if you attack now, but then if you attack now and he goes discharge, you're dead. So maybe heal this turn.
So I'm gonna heal,
see what it goes for. Same thing. So
then go for poison sting if it. I don't.
Problem is we didn't redo damage counts. If we did damage counts on that last time, we might have been headbutt.
Okay, headbutt that.
That might do quite a bit. Okay, right. So you can definitely take an attack now. So I just try and go for poison sting or scratch and just hope for the best.
Yeah. Okay.
That did nothing.
That's not good.
No.
If he keeps going for a headbutt, I think I'm fine. I think this is the battle.
Maybe go for scratch. Scratch will probably do more damage.
But I guess it will do more damage. Not double kick?
Double kick, yeah, but it resists, electric resist fighting, so I think so.
It does?
I thought it did it not?
I have no idea.
Let me consult Google quickly.
I think, because Poison Sting is 15 scratches, 40.
Oh, apparently it doesn't. It's only flying. Flying's the one that's resist and steel.
Well, I went for double kick the first turn, and it still didn't do too much.
Yeah, I'd probably just suggest even going for, like, maybe go for tail whip then. I don't know. Like, I don't want to make a bad call here, but, like, I feel like if we lower its defense, then you're physically aggressive with both.
Sure, I'll do that. Just in case. So then if I do, for some reason, have to sack this guy, then I can at least be sure that Poliwrath will most likely kill, or Poliwrath.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think you take a, what's it called from here as well? A discharge.
Yeah, I think I
assume it doesn't get a crit. So then just go for anything at this point, and you'll knock it below yellow with this hit. But like, oh, that was decent.
Yeah, the next one will kill. The next one will kill. And
yeah, that's fine. You got this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. That was still scary though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What were we even talking about before that?
We were talking about like core force stuff, and then before that,
I think that was it. Yeah.
I don't know. Have you been watching any of their newer stuff?
I'll be honest, I haven't really watched them a lot. I think, I don't know, it's not that I don't want to anymore, it's just that I find it difficult to watch them, like, it's not that I find it boring, it's just that I think I find other content more easier to watch, I think. It's like, than that. It's not this, like, I think with exams going on, I found it difficult to watch sort of podcasty type content for me. Like, I consider Core 4 videos like things I'll listen to more than watch, probably, rather than, like, while doing something at the same time.
This guy does no damage.
If you probably... Wait, what did it just go for on you?
I don't know.
I don't want to say go into... I don't want to say go into thingy, because then if you go into that...
fine if I switch into him.
I think you're high enough level to take an attack.
I should have switched into him the last turn and then gotten that clean switch.
Yeah.
But I thought that, I don't know.
I reckon either way, just go in and heal, probably, regardless of what he goes for.
Quick attack, that's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
I just didn't want to waste healing items.
Just to have just a hint, might I suggest it may be healing after this battle, just in case?
Yeah, and I'll go buy some more potions.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I might do that as well before I go into this battle blind and then have one Pokemon. Oh, I have leftovers as well. Says who?
Yeah.
Damn right, I'm putting that on.
Okay, we're good.
I have a claw fossil as well. I don't... Okay, I have 1 fresh water, 4 super potions, and 2 potions. That's probably actually good enough. Right then, it's time to duel.
It's funny you say that because I totally got addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh! In between recordings.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. You were playing Master Duel. Are you still playing that, or like not really?
Not too much, just because I have a bunch of other stuff to play, but I do want to get back into it.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it because I have loads of friends saying, oh yeah, like you should try it, it's decent, it's just the only game that's cross-platform that we can play, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not good at card games. If you've seen me play anything card-related, I probably lose.
I'm not good at card games either, but it's still really fun.
Yeah, because I tried out, what was the, have you ever played Witcher before?
Just The Witcher?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Okay, so there's a card game from it, I can't remember its name, but my friend asked me to play that with him. I tried it for about 3 goes, tried training myself through it, and I didn't understand it at all. So that's kind of mostly how most card games go for me.
I think there was like a phase where I tried to play like Hearthstone.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like it. So I didn't think I'd like Yu-Gi-Oh! Either, but then the moment I started, it just clicked for some reason.
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh's probably better because I kind of understand what Yu-Gi-Oh is because I watched it, but then I didn't really understand Witcher.
Oh, you did watch it?
I say I watched it. I watched maybe like 10 episodes if I'm lucky. Like, barely watched it. But like, I mean, I still watched it, and then the classic "This is just not your day" episode. But you know, this is just not your day.
Oh, I forgot to buy items. I'll go do that.
Yes, that'd be a good one. Meanwhile, there's me who's sat here with one Pokemon who's probably gonna lose, but.
Well, you seem to be doing better, even with just that one guy.
Yeah, but this thing's over-leveled though. The second a new Pokemon joins it, I'm gonna have to like stop using this thing so badly just to like grind and stuff.
Every time I use speed up, my emulator freezes, and that's kind of scary. So I'm gonna not use speed up that much.
I was gonna say, it might lag a bit, yeah. Are you still using the other one, or have you moved to Desmime now?
No, I don't use Desmime. I'm using Melon DS.
Fancy name, I like it.
I've heard that it's like better, especially with Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that like Heart Gold and Soul Silver don't glitch out as much if you use it.
Oh yeah, I remember using Heart Gold on my on Desmime, and I don't remember it running well. That probably might explain why I stopped. I think Heart Gold's just a voodoo game for any console or like emulator I run it on. I tried running it on my 3DS. Kept freezing and like ruining the game for me. I ran it on my DS. The screen would never display anything visually but auditorily, so I'd be able to hear the game but I couldn't see it. and then I tried playing it on an emulator and then just nothing worked. The ROM just didn't work. Nothing worked. It was like, oh.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a pretty poorly optimized game.
Yeah, it's because they put too many levels on Red's Pokemon and they sacrificed game optimization over Red's levels. Also, that's one thing I will ask. Oh wait, sorry. You go first. You first.
No, you go.
No, you first. My thing's not important. Go for it.
Mine wasn't important either. I was just gonna say we could do Heart Gold, Soul Silver after we finish this if you wanted.
We could do, to be honest. It'll be my first ever playthrough of it, which would be an interesting one. But I mean, I've played Crystal, so it's not that bad.
I think it's Lack's favorite game in the series.
Yeah, my favorite's this one, I think. But like, I mean, I like both black and white games, to be honest. They're not that bad.
I do too. I don't know which one I like more. I think I have more nostalgia for the second one, but
yeah,
I think I like the story of this one a little bit more.
What was your first one? Was that your first? Or?
My first game was X.
X. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So you have the same first game as me as well.
Yeah. Which, I think we talked about this in our last series, but...
We probably have done, yeah.
I still really like that game, no matter what anybody says.
Yeah, I feel like people crap on those games too much. Like, I don't think X and Y are actually that bad. And that's just not
compared to, like the newer games, people get mad that they didn't change enough. They went from, like, they had an entire new dimension to the games, and people didn't care. Well, they did care, but like nobody gives them credit for how cool that was.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, that's not good. I just got poisoned.
I just poisoned the gym leader. Oh, I mean,
that's good for you. Oh, wait, what does Chesterberry do? No, asleep. No. Fine, we'll take this thing out. No, don't heal. Oh, this is going to be such a tedious battle.
At least she only has 2 moves.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I just realized
how useless leftovers are.
I don't have any of the assets that I used to do like that gym leader effect the last time we did a gym battle.
Oh.
So we might just not do that this time.
Wait, so what was the asset? Wasn't it like shining on the borders or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I made them like flash when we were fighting them, and then when we beat them, they like got replaced with the badge.
Yeah, I mean we can still replace them with the badge. Just
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I may have to ask you about that though, because I haven't edited properly in a while. The last thing I edited was, I can't remember what the last thing I edited was. It was either that Alfred thing or it was like something before that. I can't remember. I think it must have been the Alfred thing, but that was like what, keyframing in a few seconds of video, so and some text.
The Alfred thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so I did the Pokemon one where I had him two-footing the Bugs Bunny, but like it said, what did it say? I think it was like Game Freak when they release a new, like quotation marks new game, and then me, Alfred, Two-Foot's Bugs Bunny, and takes it out. But I mean, that was just me being stupid. But you know, like, what?
What happened?
It just used takedown and did more than half damage to me. That.
Ooh,
oh god, we might lose it.
That thing is scary.
Gosh. That is kind of scary. I might be dead. That could be it. Unless he just takedown kills himself, in which case I'm not complaining.
Meanwhile, I have enough charity and somehow doing worse than you.
Okay, this thing's scaring me now. I might actually lose.
This thing has leech seed and it's so annoying, and I want to switch out, but everything else I have is water or stunky.
I might lose it. I don't think I'm gonna win. Oh. Right, as long as they don't heal the next turn, I'm fine.
Imagine it goes for explosion.
Oh my god, if it does, like, we could be having some serious beef here with this game. Right.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't even know if I outspeed. I think I outspeed.
Well, can't you just... Oh, but it takes heal.
Oh, I could... Oh, wait, how much damage has it been doing? It's been about 50, but then will poison kill me. Right, I'm gonna heal.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd say heal. If it goes for takedown again, I think it'll just take itself out.
It will take itself out if it uses takedown again, but I have a bad feeling it's gonna heal. Oh! I have a pen in my hand. Right. Yes!
Oh,
right.
It's so
as long as I live now. Right, leftovers should keep me alive, because I think it's only doing 12 damage per... Yes, and I leveled up. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Clutch level up. Imagine you go down to 1. Oh, okay.
This would have been such a bad idea only going with one Pokemon. Your fighting style is so enchanting. It is charming, really. My fighting style is just send out a Fat Harry ammo and take out everything. But I did it though. I got a rectangular piece of metal.
What a great design.
Yeah.
She just looked at like a Tetris piece and was like, yes, this is what I want my badge to be like.
I don't, have you seen Pokemon Golden before?
No, I haven't. I think you talked about this last time.
Yeah, so they made another one called a Mega Rubia. And at the end of the last part that he made that was serious, like, Norman comes up to me, he's like, yeah, I forgot to give you this is the gym badge. And then the main character's like, what is it, these contact lenses? It's like the gym badges just look terrible.
Yeah. Oh, I remember it, because I had to make the layout for the last time we did that series.
Yeah.
That one sucked too, because I tried to like gray it out, but it just looked exactly the same.
Exact same. Oh dear. But like, and then what was it? I don't really know. What is the best, like, I don't even think we're doing question of the days and stuff still, but like, what would you consider like the best gym badge designs for a whole region?
Yeah. I do like that the ones in this game are like, they're consistent. There's like a theme to them, but they do look kind of boring sometimes.
I think, well, we'll have a look at them. I quite like the last one. I don't dislike... I quite like the third one as well, and the fourth one's alright. But, like, I mean, they're all quite good. They represent what their gym is, so I guess
Does Sword and Shield have badges? Oh, it has, like, that like, metal that you put together. Yeah. So
it was new. And I think at first I quite liked it.
I like how there's, like, you have, like, spaces in it, and you like, fill them in, and you have, like, that blank space left, and you're like, oh, what's gonna go in there? I wonder what it'll look like. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And especially with the, what was it? Especially with the last one, where it was quite, obviously, I know, obviously, it wasn't going to be anything special, but, like,
the badge is literally called the basic badge.
They really couldn't have come up with anything better, could they? Now I can see where people are like, Game Freak were running out of ideas at this point.
They were just like, the game's like about to ship, like, hey, we still have the placeholder texture for the second badge. What should we do about that? And they were like, just keep it. It's fine.
It's like, I can't think of anything else quickly. We've got like an hour till the game's about to release. Quickly, just scribble something down.
Add a couple yellow lines on it. Nobody will be able to tell the difference.
You got an A in your English class. Write something cool. Maybe an alliteration. Basic badge. Done. Quickly send off. Go. Oh god. Honestly, I can imagine that happening though with Game Freak though. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. What is this dragon supposed to be? Is it a Dragonite?
Well, apparently it's supposed to be. Oh. Would you believe it? The Reshiram or the legendary dragon. However, it does look rather a lot like a Dragonite to me.
Yeah. Well, now that its head's gone, it doesn't really look that much like a Dragonite.
Honestly, I find Evil Team motivations really stupid as well. It's like, To show you we're serious, we're gonna steal it right in front of you. It's like that one bloke from Ruby and Sapphire. He's like, I was gonna wait for you, but I didn't. That was a very slow walk. What's going on? Well, I mean, someone just got robbed, so like, you know. Oh ho, we have to go after them. Ha, how about not? Because it's 35 minutes, and I believe that's an end of an episode for me.
Oh, really? It's been that long already? Wow.
I know, it went really quickly.
That was great. We said that we weren't into the like commentary mood, but it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. As my idol Lord Beerus once said, 30 minutes, that's the average episode of that's the average length of an anime episode. Because even though it's not actually, that's a lie. That's such a lie.
Yeah, it's like
anime episodes are usually 20 minutes long.
And then they have like the recap and the opening and the ending and the preview for the next one.
Exactly.
So it's really
and if you're
like
watching it on a faulty website, it's got adverts as well.
Yeah. Oh, I've been watching. I probably shouldn't start a new conversation topic when we're supposed to end, but whatever. I've been watching DBZ, just because like you know I never watched it as a kid. You'll literally watch like 4 minutes of the episode and then until it starts. Like the actual episode starts like 4 minutes in. They'll just like recap. Like, they'll play half the episode before. Like just in case you forgot, here's the entire previous episode.
Oh god, that's great. I mean, it's not great, but like at the same time, I don't get why recaps are a thing in anime. Like, I don't really watch anime a lot now.
I mean, I guess because like when it was airing, people weren't watching. They didn't have like a
weren't watching it in
success. Everything. But still, it is kind of ridiculous.
Last week on Dragon Ball Z, this happened. This week on Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, well...
Find out next time. But yeah.
We need to find a spot to end off.
Oh yeah, well we can't really... I don't really know. I mean, unless you want to sort of... I mean, we sort of want to be original, don't we? So we don't want to do it in the same place as last time.
Do you want to just stay on the train tracks?
Yeah, actually, no. I won't say why, but there's a touchy subject I have with that where I don't really want to. So
okay.
Let's do it somewhere else.
Okay. Aww.
I mean, these stairs look kind of cool.
They do look pretty cool. Imagine having to share your stairs with your neighbor. That would suck.
Anyway, though, sorry, my end of episode. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Obviously, I know we beat the gym today, but hopefully next episode we'll try and get to... Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't really know what progression's like. It's kind of like when I was playing... what was I playing? I was playing Persona 5, and I forgot the mementos existed, where between Kamoshida and Madarame's palace, so, like, it kind of just stuffed my progress for that day. But whatever, though, I'm going on a tangent.
Is that where we're going?
That's the one, there we go. Because we get to go over the bridge.
Yeah.
With a really good theme, so yeah. But yeah.
Or is that a different bridge? No,
yeah.
This is the one.
There's 2 bridges. There's 3 bridges. There's 4 bridges.
There's 5 bridges.
There's 5 bridges.
So many bridges.
I love bridges.
How many do you need? Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, next episode will be up on my channel though. We don't really have a schedule, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be out within 5 to 7 days after this one. So,
or 3 months, you never know.
Or 3 months, exactly. Knowing my schedule, it could be another 3 months till the next episode. But anyway, though, we appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much anyway for coming back if you have chosen to. And we'll see you all in the next episode.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.